Yo everyone, what we saying? What we saying? Bro. Yo everyone, what we saying? What we saying, boys? We send a link in. What we saying, boys? Fucking hell. Morning, Chris, mate. We send the link in, boys. We send the link into the Discord. My eyes. Yeah, everyone let me know what we're looking for, boys. Right, there we go. Right, sweet. Morning, everyone. Everyone let me know what we're looking at, what pairs we're looking at trading. The market's not looking too bad for me, I'll be honest. A lot of people are saying it's looking so bad. I mean, GU looks terrible, don't get me wrong on that. Fucking hell. Can you lot hear the music? Anyway, yeah, this is pretty much what we're seeing. We're in this order block now. Just don't really have a decent, just don't have a decent POI for GU, I'll be honest. GU just like this though, it's just how GU is. It doesn't really correlate with much, I'll be honest. GU doesn't correlate with DXY the same way EU does, like nowhere near. EU's pretty much, you can look at EU and then look at DXY and think, cool, that's literally the same pair on its head. But when you look at GU, it's a completely different pair more time. Similar sort of direction, but I really do think we can move up, I do. For the DXY. So we've got that 4 hour, which is not going to come through anymore. But based on price action, what are these look then? No, it's jokes. Right, let's get on to GU entries. Or EU entries even. Oh man, I've got a peakest headache. It's an annoying one because it's because we've came in so deep into this order block. If we just tapped into it, I'd be like, yeah, nice. But it's just the fact that we've tapped. I mean, I'll be honest, I would. Let's get rid of this fucking live. Yeah, I wouldn't be too against getting into a trade though, to be fair. Let's mark out the order block and see sort of how we're doing. See, that's a bit nicer. That makes a bit more sense. Obviously, we know there's just nowhere for us to really properly invert. I mean, obviously we've inverted this one, this middle one, but what we're looking for really is this one to be inverted. So if we can invert this, then I'm not gonna lie, chat, we are looking actually decent for sales. Where's the... Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'll be looking for. I mean, on a higher time frame, it does look nice as well. Everyone in the chat saying it looks trash. Chat, tell me what are our general thoughts on EU and GU. I'm going to read the chat in a sec. Mate, I get hay fever, bro. It makes my nose go like... I get like chills in my nose. But if anyone else gets that, let me get a tissue, bro. This is annoying. Yeah, boys, let me know what we're saying. I'm going to get to the chat in a sec. I'm not on TikTok either. I'm just on YouTube, so I'll see all you man's comments. Boys, if you can, repost this live on your IG story and send me a DM, and I'll give you something. I'll give you something. I'll give you... I don't know what I'll give you, but I'll give you something. Wait, 2 secs. I'll be reading the comments on my phone anyway. Right, I'm back. Boom. 100k funded passed by you. Ooh, what firm? Or any firm. I'll turn my brightness up in this. What's the music on as well? Or is it just so quiet? Yeah, it's just so quiet. Alright, yeah. GU on the other hand. GU's got this strong 15-minute imbalance here. Again, 5 minute. It's just a little bit unreliable, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, we've had a change of character. I didn't actually notice that, to be fair. We have had a change of character. Not gonna lie, you could jump in live cells. It wouldn't be the worst. You could jump in live cells. I'm just pretty confident on shorts on GU today and EU. think we're at a really nice price at the dollar. I think we are. Alright. Morning, Stu. Signals is absolutely booming off right now, boys. The results have been crazy. The amount of people we've got joining has been crazy. If you want to join the winning team, boys, you know where to go. Yeah, I mean, realistically, we will tap it back into this, but this would be your order block entry. So if you're not in right now, go 7 to be fair. Let me read the chat. Alright, cool. Bloomberg's a must. It's not economic calendar, boys. That's like 2 secs. Price action been shit. I'm reading all the comments in GU. Morning Blue Sky. Where'd you see EU? Morning Big Joe. Morning Chris. Morning Trizzy. Morning Piotr. What's good, Mehmet? Morning El Slapo. I'm a trap in my dreams. GU long. I'm looking at EG shorts as well. Everything is dead. Waiting for EJ. I'm good, bro. Just in EG. Fair play. Morning. Lose Isaac. That's a 3-5 this morning. Last night, yeah. Good morning. I entered for a sell GU. Fair play. Same. Trump soon. What you saying, Sesame? Messing around a bit too much, ain't it? And probably with a Tango man speaking soon, it's probably gonna pump. Yeah, we do have Trump now. GU Bearish got a nice entry. Nice 8-5. Wow, that's a really nice entry. Yeah, that's a really nice entry. Fair play. As I said, boys, I'm pretty confident EU and G is going down. I mean, I'm never really wrong with my biases, so. Lovely. Hopefully you live entryed it though. When did I actually send this into the live entry? Anyway, chat. I'll leave this one there while I read the comments. Damn. Oh, nice. Morning, Shane. Perhaps short down to DTO, 100k funded. GU inverts in 5 minutes. Look at EG. What is Trump? What time is Trump? Yeah, it's on Bloomberg, bro, not on Forex Factory. 100% expect it to pump when Tango Man ruins a dollar jam rubbish. EG OIA. Price action is right. I'll have a look at EG. It's not an economic calendar, boys. That's why you need to do more than just check there. And Bloomberg is a must. Yeah, literally what I was just saying. You got to be using Bloomberg, man. It's an absolute must. As Stu said, are you creating liquidity on the 5 minute? Morning, Sammy. Where is news? Yeah, Bloomberg, bro. What time is Tango Man speaking? Tango Man. What's a good TP? Lou, do we need to be wary about the 2-hour order block on GU? I wouldn't be too wary about this order block here. No, I mean, let's go over the higher time frame. So, starting off on the weekly, we've got weekly CRT. So we know that we've got the weekly high has been swept. So we should come into the weekly low, right? What the fuck? Right, we've swept the high, so we should trade down into the low. That's our first one. Second of all is the daily. We've got daily CRT of 2, well, 1 candle, but on EU is 2 candles. So this high, so we should again trade down into this low. And we're really premium of that sweep, which means this is probably your best entry you'll get for sells. And then on the 4 hour, if we're looking at our internal and external, we've got obviously a change of character there with a decent leg down where we targeted a low. After targeting a low, we want to target internal, being an order block or fair value gap, and then a low again. So that is what I'll be trying to tap, is that external liquidity on the low, and then obviously that sits within a fair value gap, which is obviously a good liquidity point. So yeah, I'll be looking to aim for there. So yeah, realistically, I'm aiming for that. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on GU. EU's the same. Obviously, the higher time frame's the same. So on the weekly on EU, we got this weekly CRT. Simple as that. On the daily time frame, we've got CRT of 2 different candles. So we've got candle number 1. It's the main one. Well, obviously we've taken out the high, so we should trade down into the low. And then obviously this candle as well. So we've got this candle and this candle both giving us CRT. You can see we swept the high and then closed below with both of these candles. So again, we're pretty premium to be looking at sells down to these CRT lows. So that's the weekly and daily. 4 hour looks really nice as well. If we're just tracking mitigation, internal and external, we can see fair value gap filled, order block mitigated, and then again, order block just been tapped into and mitigated. So we're looking at ideally sells down from this order block to the CRT low and also the external low, which is obviously the same point really. So so yeah, I mean, the first play should be really looking at I mean, yeah, let me go down a bit on the lower time frame. And obviously we've got our, let me stretch these, drag these out. So we've got our CRT, we've got our, again, this is a 4 hour fair value gap that we've got present on GU as well, which is a nice target. So even if we don't reach all the way down to here, we'd still need price to fill this in order to go higher, right? So it's kind of making it easier for us to win, because we can necessarily, if we come into this, we could be wrong in our bias and still win the trade, because we're not obviously going to aim for our whole TP to be down here. It's going to be somewhere here or on this low, for example. So yeah, that's that really. And then going down after we come off this order block, we just want to see what's happening really. Yesterday, obviously I had this POI marked out already, which we managed to catch a nice trade off. So today's really the exact same thing, I can't lie. So yesterday didn't really do anything off the POI. We had this leg down, we didn't really do anything. We tapped in, sold off, and then sort of bought right back up. And now we're back up, so it probably looks like we're coming down. So yeah, it looks like we might invert this 5 minute now. See how this GU's playing. We should be creaming GU, I'm not gonna lie. Boom, lovely, 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 boys. Absolutely beautiful. This was sent into the signals as well, which is creme de la creme. I've already got a Discord panel open. Oh yeah, I do. I already got a Discord panel open, bro. Just updating the Discord, boys. That one was sent in. Lovely. Alright. EU's about to invert. Let's have a look at EG, because people was telling me about EG earlier. EG's a similar thing, man. Like, again, we had this order block called beforehand, so I'm happy that it did react nicely. It's the same thing though, like, It's just having a higher time frame level and making sure that mitigation's in line with it. Like the way I'll get my, don't think Bloomberg wanted the area as well forward again. But yeah, like one of the main things I managed to get the daily bias right is just you got to have a higher time frame level. That's the first. You got to have some type of bias, right? So your low, high, broke these highs, right? So we are bullish in a bullish leg on the weekly, and our range is from here to here. We're in a retracement currently to then buy off of here. So my bias based on the weekly will be selling until we get to this order block, and then I'll think about buying, right? Sell and then potentially think about buying there. So that's the first thing, and then all it is just going on the 4 hour. Sorry. Going on the 4 hour and making sure that everything's still being mitigated towards that. So for example, your 4 hours being mitigated, your 4 hours being mitigated there, your 4 hour imbalance is being mitigated there, and then just most recently your order block's being mitigated. So we can see all these bearish levels are being mitigated. So really there's no reason for us to not be looking at sells, to be honest. Again, in terms of the internal and external of this specific leg, we tapped into the order block and then again had a move down, similar to EU and GU. So we've got the high and the low, and we've got the imbalance here. So we're looking for price to fill this imbalance and then sell down to the low. Right, so my target will be this low and this low. Actually, if this isn't pegged. So these two lows. So now we're pretty much feeling that we can actually look for shorts on the lower. I'd probably look for the final thing to be this. So I mean, that's the 4 hour, fair enough, but I do want us to fill this. Let me get rid of this quickly. Because the 4 hour is there. Yeah, so that's the 4 hour. Cool. Yeah, that's the 4 hour there. I do want us to fill the 15 though as well. Just tap in somewhat, do something to this 15. It clearly needs to be filled. We come above this order block for a reason. Like, do we get a close below this yet or not? I don't think we have just yet. I don't think we have. Obviously we're at a decent point for GU at this order block, but I think we can potentially break it. I think we can break this order block. And obviously EU's got a lot further to fall. It's just not inverting, which is kind of annoying. But sort of is what it is. Let's again mitigation. Look, I suppose if you wanted a bit of a different entry, you could definitely wait for this fill, because there's clearly an imbalance here, right? So you could definitely wait for this to be filled. And then, yeah. That's probably what I'd most likely do. Looking at it now. Look, you got a bias on EU, yeah, bro. Hope that makes sense now what my bias is on EU now, to be fair. Actually, to be fair. Yeah, that's what I'll really be going for. I mean, it's annoying that the 5 minute didn't close below. Maybe it will in this candle, though. Oh, sorry, chat. I keep coughing, bro. Yeah, so I'll read the chat in a sec, boys, and I haven't really been reading it. I've mainly just been marking up, letting you boys know what we're looking for. Nice, EG having that last little pump. That's what we want. We want it. Boy, you always want a little bit of a pump before you get in sells, because you don't want it like a really, really low price, obviously. So like GU yesterday, like there's a nice pump before, and if you look at it, we only actually closed out like at where it started the pump from. I mean, with this again, this is just a lesson in holding trades. Like I got out of this low here because this is where I had my TP anyway, but you would have done the best if you just held your trade out the whole time. But as we say, do you necessarily want to do that? Do you want to sit through all of that drawdown, all of that stress, break even, New York session, just for an extra 1 RR? It's probably not the best thing to do. Did that 5 minute? No, it didn't, did it? No. Price action a bit weird. ATM, I'll be leaving it this week. Morning, Loom. Morning. Oh yeah. Trump's speech imminent. No, just be wary. Oh wait, I've already read these, haven't I? Is there a website where you can see where Trump is going to speak? Yeah, I mean Bloomberg's the easiest, bro. I'll be honest. So literally on YouTube. G inversing. Look at EG. What time I'm going to see Trump's speech? Yeah, we might as well watch Trump's speech. It'll be real on YouTube so we can. EG shorts 100 expected to pump when Tango interest is rubbish. E price action. It's not on economic calendar, boys. Yeah. EU is creating liquidity morning. Where do I see? Yeah, we'll get on the Trump thing. What time is Tango? Everyone's talking about Tango, man. Where is good CP? Lou, do we need to worry about the 2 hour order block? Yeah, we already went over that. I'm not worried about it. Let me put on both of these entries just so you guys know while I'm replying to these comments. I know some of you... Oh, fuck me. So I had my first entry was there. For 9 pips stop. And your TP at the low with an 18 pip TP. So that would be the first one, and then yeah, they're the two. See how we do though. Using this order block, so we'll see how this one does and all. Detail looking scary on GU, not gonna lie. Nah, man, I'm not too worried about it. We've accumulated at the top. Like, if he, in my opinion, if he wanted to come down to this, it would just be a slow retracement. And you may think that you may consider this as a slow retracement. Like, I don't know if it is or not. But to me, we always see it, man. When we take the high and we accumulate like this, the sell does normally become significant. It's because we have a period of accumulation. Like, this isn't just like, think of how big this leg would be. Do you know what I mean? Like, to move, to be fair, 23 pips is quite a decent size. He's finished now, he's returning home, no drama to that. Oh, fair play. Trump said something about China, wanted to make a very bad deal, so I'd be careful. Well, oh, Putin and Trump meet up soon. What time? He's finished, now he's returning home. Yeah, I'll be real, boys, nothing actually happened with that Trump speech. Nothing happened, it's calm. Nothing happened. Yeah, if you're wondering, boys, you can literally just go on YouTube and type up Bloomberg. For fuck's sake. Then you can hear it here.
Some of the data pointed to an okay economy. What do you see being priced on the market?
But yeah, that's basically where we watch it. We'll see though. It might move, it might not. What do you think of EG, Lou? I've already gone over it, but we'll go over it again. EG firm in, FEG. Yeah, I am bearish on EG, I'll be honest with you. I am. We've got an imbalance there, so we'll see if we invert that. Basically, my bias on EG, just go over it one more time. On the weekly, we still want it to come down to this order block. So we've got this bullish leg, and we want price to come down, and then we'll look for buyers. So right now, we're looking to sell, and we've got about 31 pips worth of selling room until we're at our bullish POI. Moving on to the daily. Not really much going on the daily, no CRT or anything like that, so we'll leave that. Go on to the 4 hour, you can see we've got our internal being this 4 hour order block. We've tapped into it, so we should come to this external low now. We tapped into the order block, should come to the low. So simple really, sells to external, and then zooming in even more on this specific leg here. Look at the internal and external with this leg here. We have got a swing high, swing low, so our obviously external liquidity is there. Not internal liquidity is this imbalance here, which has pretty much been filled, near enough fully been filled. So we want to sell obviously down to that internal. So from there, sell down to there, pretty much what we're looking for. I would have preferred it if we could have not fully filled that 4 hour, but not just fully filled it, also filled that lower time frame one. I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a nicer level to fill. In the 15-minute, we just got this imbalance. It's clearly important from New York session. This is obviously the key order block here. Then after this order block, we saw a big sell-off, hence the imbalance. So I would want this imbalance to be filled, but we'll see if it happens. I think it's there on the 30. Yeah, 30 minutes a bit cleaner as well. So you probably have this as your order block, and then this is obviously what needs to be rebalanced. So I'll be hesitant right now because I just do want it to come up first. So it might be a New York session one. Okay, I think that 5 minute played. Oh, that's annoying. I didn't send that one to the Discord. That's actually fucking jarring. I sent this one, but I didn't send in my actual one. That's annoying. But yeah, I mean, you would have tapped in. I'm pretty sure that would have tapped you in now with that candle. But I mean, mind you, we didn't actually get the close below before it tapped, so. Nice. Nice, mate. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. It's disgusting. How do you decide to select order block or FEG for your entry? 9 times out of 10 I'll go with an FEG, bro. I'll be honest. 9 times out of 10 I'll go with an FEG. Unless the order blocks looks like specifically nice. I mean, yesterday's re-entry we had on EU. This was a order block that I had, but order blocks and fair value gaps are a lot of the time going to be the same thing. Like this, for example, this was a 5 minute order block or a 15-minute imbalance. So a lot of the time they are similar things, bear in mind. It's mainly just going on the 5 minute and 15 minute and seeing what looks more probable, seeing what looks better, to be honest with you. Let's drag this across. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. TP done for the week. Lovely. Lovely. Done the local honey sticks for hay fever work for you. What's that? I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of honey sticks. What's that? You think EU will tap the order block for re-entry? Probably not, bro. Probably not. I mean, look at the momentum now. The dollar's just showing it's what it wants to do. It's a simple day, boys, I'll be real. Bear man was stressing out in the comments. First coming in, man, everyone's stressing. It's a lovely extension, man. Lovely, lovely extension. Just need it to keep moving. Need it to keep moving. When is Trump speaking? He's already spoke, bro. Oh, honey tricks. Nah, what's that? I don't even know what that is. G, you got cooked, about to land. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. G, you're getting absolutely cooked. Any other pairs you lot are looking for, let me know. I think right now most people are looking at EU and GU. Let me know if you're in as well, chat. Wait, 2 secs, chat. 2 secs, boys. Buy and eat local. Buy and eat local honey stops hay fever. Too late to get in. Little bit, not gonna lie. A little bit late now. Well, I mean, definitely on GU. EU's not that late, but GU definitely. Yeah. Just gonna be updating the Discord, boys, as we run through. Right, we're over 3 hours in profit now, boys. Sorry about all the coughing, man. I'm assuming that's so annoying to listen to. Lovely though, man. That was a lovely move, I can't lie. That was a lovely move. Pure banging move. I don't know if I'm lagging or if price is actually just staying still. Okay, there we go. Nice, 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 nice. Send that one in instead, bruv. Yeah, not gonna lie, we cooked there. Absolutely cooked. Cooked, boys, we cooked. We cooked. In EU. Alright, boys, do me a favour actually. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say something on the free chat just so I can know who's in the trades, because a lot of your Discords is different from your YouTube name. So I'm gonna put in the free chat who's in EU and GU from the live, and then just reply to it if you are. Right, I've just put that message in, boys. If you are in, reply to this. I'm going to start doing this every live. So that way, I just know. And plus, what I can do there, if you... Oh, damn. I need to refocus that. Alright. And then what I can do then as well, boys, is if you're actually in it, then I can just open my Discord as well and just tap it and text you, you know what I mean? Like, okay, your name's in fully Greek letters. Okay, Thanos, I know Thanos. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, I know Thanos. But yeah, so Thanos is in, so now he's replied to it and I can just click on it and just text him about it. Same with Sammy. I think a lot of people in EU sales, boys. Let me know your levels. Let's go, people. Let's go, let's go. Does 4-hour CRT work? Yeah, I mainly use CRT on the weekly, daily, and 4-hour. That's the only 3 I really consider it on. Has EU already tapped? Yeah, I mean, well, the first one has. The second one just ran away. Second one was... This one pretty not going to tap now, but yeah. I'll be honest, it has kind of ran. There is definitely going to be re-entry opportunities. I mean, we've got an imbalance here, which will be tapped into. Do want to see DXY break these highs, which should be enough to then push GU into profit. How's EG getting on? We want EG to have that final little push up. I'd love it to have a final little extension, and then we can look for sells within that. But we want it to really fill this 4-hour completely, and this grey one you see coloured in, this is the 30 min that we talked about. So kind of want this to be filled, and then we'll look for sells. But I won't be getting in right now. Remember, it's not enough to have the Asia high swept. We need these confluences as well. Right, nice. So we got Thanos is in EU. Sammy's in EU, IF is in EU, Jedi's in EU, Ronald's in GU. FK, I'm not sure what FK's in. I don't think FK's in actually. FK, I'm gonna text you, bro. Ended off re-entry, 5 min, nice. I'm in EU sales, Timothy, nice. I'm in GU, Ronald's in GU. Yeah, I see you on the Discord, bro. Ronald Santiago, that is one Real Madrid arse name. Ronald Santiago. That is the most Real Madrid name I've ever heard. Alright, we've not got long left to this on TPs. Let's hope we can kill it. Guys, my hair don't look that good on the photo though. Just need it to be a bit better. Alright, boys, we're about to hit TP. Right, everyone get the dubs ready in the chat, 'cause I'm going to record it when we do. Come on, let's go. Want to get the video of when it happens. It always looks cooler if you get the video. Alright, sweet. Can you go through the entry on EU? Yeah, no worries, mate. Come on. This is what I said. Okay, we're one pip off entry, we're basically out. So yeah, this is what I was talking about with this accumulation up here. This is quite a prolonged, like this is a long time for us to accumulate. You got to think. This is why I was sort of happy with us not going for this, because normally if we go for that, we'll come straight down and go up because it wants to be its own move. Okay, nice, and we're out. Boom. An absolute boom. An absolute boom. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get some W's in the chat. Wait, let me record and just spam the dubs, boys. Spam the W's in the chat. Spam the W's in the chat. All right, spam them now. Spam them now, boys. I'm recording for the Insta. Everyone spam. Just spam as many W's as you can. Just click W and enter. W 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 enter. No worries, Ronald. No worries, Thanos. I appreciate that, Thanos, mate. It's about okay, cool. You man are spamming it. One more. One more. Boom. Sweet. Appreciate that, boys. Let's go. Oh, you can stop now, guys. You can stop. You can fucking stop. Fucking stop. Right, yeah, no, that was nice, though. That was nice. Appreciate that for spamming that as well. Made back my loss on and profit on from GU Short. Nice one, Lou. No worries, bro. Let's go. Let's get these dubs. Let's get these. I really want to put a song on now because that was nice. You want to spam it too much. Oh, yeah, let's have a look at EU now because EU actually might come back up. Let's get rid of some of these different levels as well so we can see the market a little bit. Actually, let me keep that. But just so we can see the market a little bit clearer, I'm going to move it to the side. So, yeah, boom. So, I mean, we've got this. Let's have a look at DXY. DXY, I think we should continue higher again. I don't think we're going to take this and then just reverse down. I don't. We might have a bit of drawback, a drawdown, or drawback, whatever you want to call it, retracement. But I don't think we're going to break this low. We may see something like this and then that. But I do think we'll continue higher. Lovely, though. That is a booming TP. And let's go. Took us that to the tick as well, boys, at the age of low. Let's fucking go. Let's go, bruv. Let's fucking go. Lovely, boys. Absolutely killed it. This was sent into the signals as well, boys. So if you do want the best way to copy my trades from live. Nice. Let me 2 secs, boys. I'm sending something to Discord. I'm gonna put something into profits. 2 secs, boys. Oh well, we'll get onto EU in a sec. I'm gonna do EU and EG because I think EU and EG still look at. Actually, let me switch over to EU just so we can see it. Actually, EG as well. Nice. As soon as EG touches this sort of area, this 4 hour, then I'll be looking to short it. But until then, I'm just gonna wait. Right, I've just added you. If you made profit on that one, boys, I've just added you. So just 2 secs. Actually, wait. Let me send in 2 things before you reply to that. 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 Shit, this is what I always do this, bro. Right, nice. EG's pushing up into that level now. EG's pushing up. Let me send this one first. And then... Alright, nice, cool. Let me read it. Right, we're hitting this level now. Trading the funding next week, Lou, the optimal one. Lovely, Quran. Shame you couldn't have got it on this one, but it's been annoying that I've had that. They've been changing over brokers, isn't they? But it's a lot better now, bro, I'll be honest, because now Optimal have actually got an in-house broker, so it's way less likely that they... Well, not way less likely, but it's all in-house now, so you really do need that as a good prop firm. Yeah, EG is close. Is EU still dumping? Yeah, okay, nice. EU's actually pumping up now. So, right off that DTO level as well. Let me mark on the DTO. I know I've got an indicator for it, but I just want to keep my chart bare right now because there's quite a few different things on EU that can... Right, so yeah, this is obviously the daily tropen, which we know is a very significant point. So we want to be careful at it. I would be entering off of... I would be entering off of either that inversion there that you see, or this 15-minute here. If we get that high. I mean, bear in mind, we're at an imbalance now, so we could just fill this imbalance and move down. Like, we could easily do that. Make it... RR, and that's actually decent as well. Ah, mate. Wait, 2 secs, chat. I'm gonna get another tissue. Sake. Yeah, put in the chat. What are we mainly looking at? EU or EG? What's people mainly favouring? Yeah, bro. The new platform was a little confusing. Just getting familiar with it, up and running next week. Yeah, fair play, bro. Fair play. It's the right idea, man. Make sure you get the hang of it before you do it. 2 secs, though, chat. Get a tissue. Bro, this looks crazy. This actually looks crazy, bro. This looks crazy. Bro, look what I've just walked back in with, right? Bear in mind, anyone else who's in my house would have just seen this. Bear talking on stream to bare people. Quickly been like, alright, be back. Ran downstairs, quickly ran back, bare quickly to make sure no one see me. I've come back with this and this. This looks pretty suspect. Now I'm going to have to eat it on live as well. Pretty sure that Ryan has a 100k demo. What do you mean, bro, on one trade? What do you mean, brother? Let me see if you man have gotten some profit. Send them in if you have, boys. Boys, reply to that text, boys. Bearman's in EU. Right. Let me see what right, cool. This is what I like now. Look, so Now I've asked, people are telling me their exact entry. So let me actually draw on people's entries, bro. This is actually going to be quite jokes, I think. This is actually going to be quite funny. Mum was missed by half a pube by Nat's bollock. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's see where people actually got in then. Looks like we're filling this imbalance. Alright, cool. So 5-minute IFEG, 265. So 265. 265. Alright, so boom. We've got an entry here. This is from, I'm going to mark out literally all these entries. And we have got, this is whose entry is this? If you recognise your entry, put in the chat. If you recognise this child, please come and collect it. This is 6'5". This is Pascal. Pascal. Bro, I want it on the right though. I don't want it like above it. I want it bolder. Right, that's Pascal. And then we got. Alright, so Ron, everyone who's in GU, I'm pretty sure you're already out. So, alright, then we got Sammy, who got in at 12121. I'm not sure if Sammy is a robot and can only respond to binary code, but for whatever reason, it's enabled him to get into an actual really nice entry. And a really satisfying one on the eye as well, 1.121212. So, kind of rate that. Sammy, you're going in. Who else is going in, chat? Who else is going in? Who else we got? Boys, this is just on my Discord, by the way. If you're in the free Discord, you should all be in there. You can all see this. We've got Sammy. And don't try and delete your text, boys, because I can see them deleted text. IF 12138. Alright, these entries are getting better and better. Jeez. And that is... Okay, not gonna lie, this guy's name on Discord is... Oh, I know this is Ian. Ian MB. I'm gonna call him Ian MB. It's Mabuto, but yeah. Man like Ian. TP got edged. Oh yeah, some people might not got I think some people didn't get taken out of GU because of the... Because it literally just tapped Asia Liquidity. Cookie 3294. Wait. Oh, that's GU. 33294. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah. So we got. I think that's it really out of the 3. Yeah, we have some more people in GU as well. If you're in GU, don't worry, we're still in the same side. Yo, Geese, does the mentorship include signals? Nah, bro. So there's 2 different services. Mentorship, which is where I teach you everything that you see here. I teach you exactly that. So, for example, Stu, when he joined us at Richess, he was trading one way or another. But obviously, we've taught him the exact way that we trade. And now Stu, like you see Stu in the chat, Stu calls out signals. He's a full-time trader, 6-figure funded. And he's calling out trades in signals. So that is what we do in our mentorship. We take people from beginners or whatever stage you're at, because Stu weren't even a beginner, but some people join us as beginners, some are like quite advanced when they already come to us. But yeah, we basically teach them, mentor them, everything you see here. So for example, fair value gaps covered. Oh, what is that? Fair value gaps are covered. Inversion fair value gaps are covered. Order blocks are covered. Daily true open is covered. Asia liquidity is covered. What else concepts can we even see here? Order blocks, these big order blocks here. Order block is covered. Mitigation, so mitigation is covered. CRT is covered. Yeah. Internal and external liquidity is covered. So literally, boys, everything you ever see me do on a chart, my mentorship has a video about where I fully explain it. Alright, it is the best mentorship about. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and tell lies. It is the best mentorship about. Alright, but anyway, these are everyone's levels that they got in at. I'm going to just put my entry there because it's the one I actually had on screen. So I don't want to lie to y'all. But yeah, 0.5 and then 9 and then 18 pip TP. So yeah, Ian, fair play, mate. You got a banging entry. Same as, I'll be honest, all of you got a decent entry. All of you got a pretty decent entry. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Pascal, not the best, but not terrible either. You're still in profit. Oh, Pascal got on the re-entry as well, I think so. So let's see, boys. Let's see how this one plays. How do I get in the mentorship? So, someone comment my Discord if you can, boys. Someone comment my Discord. And then, actually, I can show you on here, innit? I just realised. So this is my Discord here. I can show you quickly. Let me get rid of this quickly. Right, so this is the Discord. When you join, you'll be put into welcome. You get an invite. Wait, where is it? Yeah, you basically got to verify yourself in it. You join our Discord, and then time you're in, you'll have access to the stuff like the free chat, chart check, where everyone shares their charts, profits, where obviously people sending in their profits. So, for example, yesterday we had a lot of profits, to be fair, but this is some of them. One there, one there, one there. This is the funded account, which was passed by someone in the Discord. Funded again, ole ole. It's another one. Anyway, this is where the profits are sent, and then you obviously got memes. You got our prop firm discount, and that's pretty much that. And then you obviously got, this is the signals content, which is where I send my signals. So, for example, you see yesterday we pretty much cooked very hard, but yeah, yesterday 7RR up, and then today obviously this was it sent in, and then as you can see full TP here 5RR. So that's that. And then finally we got the mentorship section. So the mentorship section, this is where we do our pre-London. So for a start, I'll send my analysis in. So last night you said, I showed you I wanted DXY buys, I showed you I wanted EU and GU sells, and I also showed you that I wanted EG sells, right? And then we do the call. So this virtual trading floor, this is where we do the pre-London call every single day from 6 AM to 8 AM with all the members, pretty much analysing these charts and what we're seeing and what we're looking for. And then we've obviously got, I mean, this is just like the live trading aspect. And we've got the mentorship content, where it's the pre-London streams. We've got case study. So this is my exact strategy I trade every day. And you can see case study 31. There's loads of them, but for example, I'll show you one of them. Let it load. And by the way, boys, this isn't actual proper cool stuff. This is literally just additional content. All of our course is on the website. So that's when I ticked all them things and said, this is covered, this is covered, this is covered. That's our course. That's all on the website. So all of the actual course content and education of concepts is on the website. This is more refining, and you'll see like what I mean. So what we saying, people, I've got another case study for you. Just keeping you, man, in the loop, updated, just so you know what's going on with the Asian liquidity strategy. I've been trading it a little bit different this winter, and I'll go into, I think you man should have seen, I've got a YouTube video where there's like 3 case studies in one, like this one. But yeah, basically, so I'll mark it out and be like, okay, so this is why I took the trade. This is why, yeah, so we got that, and then you got obviously got your trading tips, which are, these are just sort of smaller ones, but ones that you just would like, it just would help for example, calculating your lot sizes, optimizing your trades. It's just some random advice, turning losses into lessons, when to consider choosing a prop firm, what to trade and when to trade, learning schedules, trading journals, simple stuff like that, back testing. So this is all additional stuff. And then obviously you've got the 2024 mentorship. This is golden. The amount of stuff on here is crazy. So for straight away, we've got quarterly theory, which is daily trope and weekly trope and quarterly theory. And then I've got my indicator and settings. We've got stuff like submitting yourself to the journey, higher time frame bias, sticking to the plan, equilibriums, over trading tips. And then we even get down to, if I script some of these, we do have, okay, you've got DTO strategy. So again, this is one of the strategy I actually trade. And to be fair, this DTO strategy, boys, would have got you this buy from that. That is basically a DTO buy, and that is an Asian liquidity sell. When you're in there, you understand a bit more what I mean. But what am I trying to find? Okay, CRT. You hear me say CRT all the time. This is how my members know how to trade CRT. CRT 1.1, what is CRT? 1.2, bias and timing. 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, right? So we've got 5 videos all on CRT, and this is just a 2024, and obviously there's loads of videos in there. And then we got 2025 as well, which is ongoing, where we bring videos to you. But we got stuff like, for example, breakaway gaps, daily bias and CRT revisited, Asia liquidity and POIs, supply and demand and pricing elasticity, IFEG with your Asia liquidity graph. So basically things that people will ask me on the live, like, oh, how'd you do that? What'd you do for this? This is where it goes. So this isn't our core concepts. This is just bringing you to that next level. And if you want to get access to all of that, then all you've got to do, boys, and as I said, this is just the additional stuff. The course is where everything else is at. And all you've got to do for that is come down to here where it says upgrade. Where is it? Or full access. This is it. So you go to full access and you see we've got mentorship, and all you've got to do is just click this, and then you've got monthly or lifetime, whichever one you want. Lifetime $9.99, monthly $49. So up to you which one you go for. And then signals, obviously if you want to join signals, you just go to signals. You can see some of the results. So this is yesterday where we had EU re-entry, 7RR. This is a few members profits. So yeah, pretty nice. But yeah, and all you do is just scroll up to the top where the message is. You can read about a bit about the information if you want, and then sign up here, click that, and then signals. So that's how you join the signals, and then obviously you got lifetime for $600 or one time for $100 or pounds, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, boys, that's pretty much the Discord and how you navigate it and how you join and how you upgrade. My name on there, this is me here, right? This is me here, Louis. My DMs are always open. So just send me a message if you want, boys. My DMs are always there. You'll see me. My name is Gold because I own the server. Me and Mace own the server, so my name is in Gold. So just send me a message if you want. Okay, look. And by the way, boys, this shows you I get a lot of scammers of me. Look. Yeah, bastard. This guy's literally name is in a. Oh, okay. Stefan's got it in there for some reason. Yeah, this guy's got a full stop at the start of my name. Like, fuck me, guys. But anyway, yeah, that's how you navigate the Discord, and that's how you get in there. Oh no, this is me in the free chat here. You'll see my message there, and just send me a DM if you want to ask about signals, ask about mentorship. You know me, boys. I'm a pretty approachable guy. I'll answer any questions that you may have. But yeah, nice. So we got real Pascal. Okay, Pascal's out for 315. He got out at 076 6676. Yeah, Pascal, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why you got out. You actually got a better entry than you said as well. I don't know why you got out, Pascal, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's bad psychology, Pascal. El Pascal. Mum, okay, no. I'll allow it. I thought so. I was gonna say, bro, how on earth did you get out so quick? Like, you was literally all going well. But yeah, W Pascal, we got on that EU trade, so that's nice. Let me turn this YouTube chat back on. I'm out, daddy duties, reviewing the live later. Thanks again, Louis. No worries, Ronald, mate. No worries, Mr. Real Madrid. Let me read the comments. The lads are learning to use Optimal. One Trade was asking them if they can't open a demo account on that platform to learn how to use it. But have you entered this first? Come on, bro. Not in EU. Yogi's. Oh yeah, so we're down there. CRT. How do I get in the mentorship? Yeah, I've answered that. I'm an intermediate trader, so hopefully I get to grips with this quick. I'll be real. If you're in the mentorship, you're gonna learn it quickly, boys. Especially if you're an intermediate, because our strategy is literally do this, this, and this, and that's the strategy. It's very specific. It's not like, oh, look for liquidity. Like, it's a general statement. Ours is look for this specific point, and if you can't find this point, here's an indicator that we've made for our members that marks out that exact point, which is obviously the Richesse effects indicator there. Hopefully we can break this low and start. We've retapped this DTO now, so hopefully we can actually break out of these lows for EU. That's what was happening to me. I was missing some pieces. I got here believing it was nothing, and 2 months I become funded. Just love these guys. Appreciate that, Thanos, my bro. Big up Thanos, my broski. Screenshotting that. But yeah, no, I appreciate that, Thanos, man. You are, the thing is, Thanos is here in the lives every day, so you got to realise when you're putting that level of dedication in, it's gonna come back. Like, it just is. Like, nah, so we've broken out of this low now, so the only thing that could stop us is this unmitigated wick here, and this low that we're currently in. Oh, we just got some breaking news that might have been a two firefighters and a member of the public has died. Okay. Alright, I wasn't familiar with your game, EU, the old edging game. I didn't realise you was in the edging game. I knew GU was in the edging game because it just edged in a lot of people there. Yeah, hopefully everyone's out of EU. Boys, I'm not going to lie, if you're not out of EU yet and price gets down to like this level here, just get out. Like, you should already be out. That's not bad psychology. Like, you should already be out. So if it gets down to here, please just close the fucking trade. I do not want you to fucking, like, if price is here, and I know I say don't close your trades early, but this is a 3.15 RR or a 3.68 RR. Seriously, boys, just secure your 3 RR. It's a fucking Friday, so I don't want to hear anyone be like, oh, I got edged at my TP and then it stopped me out. Well, that didn't happen to all of us. So, okay, all right. I really wasn't familiar with the edging game. What is going on with this? All right, let's just wait, man, because we can't take our eyes off this. How do you deal with spread? It's not that much of a problem, bro. The main thing I'll do is say my stop loss is 8.5 pips. Always round it up to the full. Even if it's like 8.1, I'll always round it up. So always round up, right, to the whole pip. And that way, yeah, you're safe for like the little, pretty much 0.5 pip of a spread or whatever they're going to give you. Yeah, that's my Discord link there, boys. If anyone wants to get in, you can message Stu as well. So Stu's our head mod. Or we need a new name for Stu. We need a role. We need a name for Stu in it. We do. Admin is not good enough. He's got to be like, I don't know. I feel like we could do like a funny play on words as like the something in chief, like the, I don't know. Give me some ideas in the chat. What could we call Stu's position? What could we call Stu's position? The masturbator in chief. Mine was GU, not EU. Oh, fair play. Is there a Kahoot today? Yeah, we do have a Kahoot, but it's not gonna. Well, I'll explain the Kahoot, but yeah, we should have a Kahoot. I'm 90% sure we've got a Kahoot. If we are gonna have a Kahoot in it, I'll make one. If not, I'll make a new one. If not, any members that want to sign up to Signals and use my link to do so, I'll be offering priority messaging to you during my Signal trades to be open. So DM open. Yeah, boys, if you want to message Stu can help you out while I'm on live, or message me and I'll get back to you while I'm off live. Or obviously, if you want Stu's priority DMs, then that's a nice little bonus you get from using his little link. So why not? GU, that's why. Fair play. Gold Shorts, W Pascal. I got in on the re-entry. Nice, Frankie. What concepts you teach, mate? Yeah, pretty much everything you see here, bro. So literally, for example, fair value gaps we teach, inversion fair value gaps we teach, order blocks we teach, unmitigated wicks we teach, daily tropen we teach, higher time frame POIs like order blocks we teach, mitigation we teach, all the 3 different sessions and how they act, we teach. Fair value gaps, we teach. CRT, we teach. Internal and external liquidity, we teach. Higher time frame bias, we teach. Fair value gaps, as I said, all the blocks. Literally everything you ever see me do on the chart, we have a video on. Like, genuinely, innit? There's nothing that I don't have a video on. And that's why we have the daily, that's why we have the 2024 and obviously now the 2025 mentoring. If ever I start trading something new and you guys in the chat are bare asking for it, the 2025 mentorship is just, I'll make a video on it there. So then you guys are always in the loop with my mind and the concepts I'm trading. Listen, if you're in my mentorship, boys, and you're actually locked in for real, then you are going to smash these markets. Like, I promise you that. Hey, Jamie Moody with his government name. Was it Moody? Hi, no way, this is actually him as well. No way, bro. What is this? This is actually him. Is that Brighton? No, that's not Brighton. Wow. Is this actually Jamie? Bro, this is Jamie, innit? Wait. Bruv, is that... Hey, Jamie, you've been baited, lad. Do you boys don't? Yeah, we don't have anything on Telegram, bro. Only Discord. Discord's so much better, Michael. Difference between Discord, Telegram, you can't talk. So Telegram's not a community. Telegram's a dictatorship. One person can just talk and send stuff in. And the problem with Telegrams is there's no feedback, right? So if I have a Telegram and I'm ripping people off, you'd never know because you only ever see my text, right? But with a Discord, everyone can talk. So if the group's shit, you'll see people saying, oh, this is shit, da 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 da. You see everyone's feedback, right? There's no censorship of what... Obviously, there is censor. You can't fucking, like, do some shit in there. But... Do you know what I mean? You can actually see people's responses and see people's feedback. It's a community. And at the end of the day, you boys you don't just want to talk to me. Like, we've had people be bare good mates in real life through trading, just being in a similar location in the UK and all being in the Discord. Like Ian and Sammy, boys, your entries are absolutely cooking. It was a very nice entry as well. EG, oh shit, everyone's saying EG. Oh, damn, son. Yeah, EG, your entry's going to be there off that order block. Or off the body of this order block. Probably go for that. Bro, I'm just wary of this, innit? That's the only thing. I'm not going to lie, I'm wary of that. I know we filled that 4 hour. I know we have. Alright. But it's 30-minute. I would either go for this. Obviously not a 2 pip stop loss. We may as well do a 3. Yeah. Do something like that. But even that, I wouldn't be overly... I'd either go for that, or what I'd probably prefer to do is peg my stop loss to here. Get in there if you really want. And obviously aim for our CRT low. And that way you're a bit safer if we fucking violently push up, which obviously looks like we are doing. But yeah, this will probably be your last point to actually get in, if I'm being honest with you, boys. This is probably what I would do if I had to pick one of the two. It's annoying because your RR's not going to be that good, and I know a lot of people love the RRs, but are you going to fly a TP Wait, 2 secs. Are you gonna fly TP? Re-entries probably won't come through now though. Yeah, I mean they might. I mean it's moving crazy, but yeah. Me and Mace decided on COO, Chief Operations Officer. Yeah, that's not a bad one, but I mean, what's like Chief Executive Officer? What does that even mean? You know what I mean? No, COO sounds good, but what we need to do it needs to be COO, but it's not actually Chief Operations Officer. It's just something else. So like you can say, yeah, I'm the COO at Riches, but then when people actually read into it, it's like Chief, I don't know, or Chief of. I don't know. You know what I mean though? It just sounds like goofy and funny. Bro, if you get into the Signals channel and choose monthly, can you upgrade to lifetime? Yeah, you can, bro. I'll be honest, it's a way better deal to get lifetime, if I'm honest, Michael, bro. Because I think lifetime you can get lifetime for the price of only 3 months worth. I think it works out. No, 4 months worth. Yeah, I think 4 months worth is lifetime. So I think you might as well get lifetime. But yeah, you can upgrade, mate. You can test it out and then upgrade when you're happy. Did anyone get re-entry on EU? Is it too late to get onto the EU re-entry? Yeah, I'd say that's too late. Let's have a look at EU. Yeah, it's a little bit late. I mean, the re-entry was there by the looks of it. There's still going to be re-entries. Like, this was a clear re-entry there. There's imbalance there and there's imbalance there. So either one of those would have been a valid re-entry. It's just about how much you want to, like, where you want to put your stop loss. If you enter on a re-entry, we've got, for example, imbalance here. Okay, we don't. I'm chatting shit. But for example, say we had an imbalance here, you'd probably have to have your stop loss here, which is below where your even actual entry would have been. So if it comes back to entry, you're fucked, even though stop loss is there. So yeah, there will always normally be re-entries. It's just how much do you actually want to get in. Wow. Anyone got to enter on EG? We'll see. Yeah, who's entering on EG? Let me know if you're entering on EG. Jamie Moody, bro, the nonchalant aura thing. What is it? I don't know. The nonchalant play stops here, basically, innit? Been in sales for the past year. Okay, I'm not actually going to mock it and read through it, but I just wanted to find your face. Trust me, boys, LinkedIn, you can always find someone's face. You can always find someone's face. Big up to Jamie, though. It's genuinely below what a CEO. No, I know what it is, innit? I know what it is. Obviously, you've got your CEO and your COO. But I think it would be funny if it was like say I said I was a CEO and it was like the chief. Bro, it's so difficult to think. The chief edging officer. Like, so yeah, say I said I was a CEO, and then but my job title was actually the chief edging officer, for example. That would be funny. Chief of orgasmic entries. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, bro. That is a good one. Yeah, that should be it. Chief of orgasmic entries. That is quality. That is good, bro. It's very good work there, Michael. Yeah, is anyone entering EG? Let me know. I'm in EG short, so I'm good. Dean Wedges. So would it be better to get mentorship and then signals? It depends where you're at, Hugh. Let me know where you're at. Like, what is your main goal right now? Is it to learn or is it to earn? Is it to pass a funded account? Do you even know what a funded account is? Yeah, let me know a bit how long you've been trading and where you're at so I can decide for you, bro. Above the highs. Finally hit TP on GU. Lovely, bro. I'd be come back down. Alright, nice. And God, everyone's out, mate. I would not have been able to bear it if you would have reversed on you there. Lovely, right? Everyone's out. So reply, boys. Everyone reply to this if you got in as well. Everyone. Yeah, everyone reply to the message I sent. Boom. I'm gonna got a screenshot that. That's crazy. Let me screenshot, bro. Right, sweet. Everyone reply to this message, boys. Everyone reply to this message. Everyone reply to this. Everyone reply to this. Told me get it dry. If you did get in, boys, I want to see everyone replying to their profits to this one, so I can see who's got in, who's following us, who's really cooking, who's really getting themselves about it, who's really getting involved. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, let me know who's in on EG. A lot of people get both so they can earn when I learn. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is the best case scenario if you can do that, if you're able to do that. And we make it cheap for that reason, so you can do both. But you got to think, boys, most people's mentorship, they charge an upfront fee of like 2K or 1K. We charge $49 a month because we know what we do works. We'd rather have a community of people paying monthly than people that are paying up front and don't even like our service. Like, like a boss. Like a boss. Right, a few people are in EG. Boys, I've got to warn you, this isn't the best position in the world. Can't lie. The higher time frame's there, but I don't like the way this lower's forming. I really don't like it. I do think we can potentially run a good like 5 pips to the upside. So this is why my stop loss is quite safe. I do think we can move at least, yeah, like 5 pips. I do think we can fully fill this. We're safe for this order block here. Like, we shouldn't come above this order block. If it comes above this order block, then we're going to be coming probably for the New York liquidity, right? Liquidity. So, as long as your stop loss is safe of this one here, I think you should be good, right? You might have to firm a bit of drawdown though, so we'll see. We'll see how we play. Let's drag this entry across though. See how people do. Alright, cool. Looking like a boss. Yeah, I'm on EG. I know you're certain when you got a grape KA as your PFP. Go to drink. Fun might have cooked you, Dean. Check EG. Have you ever entered again? No, I'm not in EG, bro. I'm not in EG. Should I enter EG? Sure, it's up to you, bro. So close from stopping me out right now. Whereabouts is your stop loss? Both. I am new. Both. I am new. I'm fresh out the box. Yeah, if you're fresh out the box, bro, I'd recommend getting both. I would definitely recommend getting both. What you should do, Hugh, send either me, Louis, or Stoob Dog a DM on Instagram. On Discord, and one of us can talk to you and tell you basically what to look for. DM me if you want, and I'll tell you, and I'll explain. But yeah, the main thing with a mentorship is going to teach you what you need to know, but it's a process, right? And the good thing with a mentorship, as I said, is not only is it all them lessons, we're also live every day. So having the mentorship with the signals is perfect because you'll see what we're looking for in the mentorship pre-Londons. You'll be able to see exactly what we're looking for, and in your own brain look for the same thing, and then you'll be in the signals and have that confidence where, okay, a signal comes through so you can copy it and make money and make profit, but also learn why. You'll also know why we've taken a trade, because once you're in the mentorship and the signals, I'll never send a signal and you'll be like, well, why on earth has he sent that? I'll send a signal, and because you're in the mentorship, you'll look at it and think, oh, I know exactly why he's placed that, and now not only am I going to profit from it, I can now journal it and learn and see why he took it, and hopefully next time I catch that entry on my own. But yeah, send me a message if anyone wants to get in the mentorship or signals, boys. That's the ideal scenario, one and only, but it doesn't always work like that, though, true. Most people don't become profitable until a year on. My goal is to earn and learn. Yeah, mentorship and signals is the best way to do that, boys. If anyone wants to get in the mentorship or signals, send me a DM. I can literally just show you the signals results for the last couple of days, man. It's been insane. It's been insane. we go to so obviously yesterday. It is one even yesterday. Let's start with this week. This week we had EG 4.5 RR. This was it sent in, and this was it tapping in, and boom. We also had this EU re-entry. So I got in on this on live, then this was the re-entry here. You can see it tapped in and was running for about 7R, and then it did reverse in the end, but we did sort of say obviously close below news or take partials, which it did. Here's some profits from that. And then you got today as well, where we had this sent in. Well, not this. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we, lad? This here sent in, and then obviously played out there. So 4R claim today. Yesterday, yeah, obviously that was the trade where it was literally 7R in profit, and then it did reverse on us. But we did say, obviously, remember, you guys should always close before red folder news. 4% up could secure profits. So that's for example, right? So yeah, but that's basically what we do in the signals, man. So if you want to get in the signals, get in the signals. If you want to get in the mentorship, obviously slightly different way of doing things, but again, it's more my analysis, so you're knowing what I'm looking for. You know I'm looking for EU and GU sells, and hopefully you can use your mind a bit more to catch that. And obviously GU sells came through, EU sells coming through, which needs to really break out this low. Once we break out this low, there's nothing in our wake. Like once we break out this, there's nothing but the Asia low. We've got this imbalance, but yeah, we should. I'm pretty confident we'll break this. I'm pretty confident we will. We've got an order block here, which we potentially tapping into now, or might want to come into the body of it. So we'll see if we come into the body, and then hopefully come into the low like that. Where would you want an EG, Lou? I'd enter on the place I have on my screen, bro, the chart I had. I'm on EG on demo, fair play. In EG, nice. I just joined the mentorship program. Nice, Hugh, bro. Big up to Hugh. Welcome to the team, brother. Welcome. Yeah, message still on Discord, bros. Stu, just let people know what your name is on the Discord. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, just in case. His name on there is Stube, though, guys. Same as his username. I just realised that after saying it, so. $10:15 now. Damn, I did not realise the time. We're still going to wait for these to play out, boys. It's a Friday. Why not? Mate, I bare want to play music, but I just can't because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get demonetized. What does that even mean? Rudy! Bro, I've got a peak cold, man. Sorry about this. I'll keep gaffing to go and get tissues. Give me 2 secs, boy. I'm going to grab a tissue again. Wow, wrong keyboard. My goal is to learn and earn at the same time, mate. Can you help me get changed? Can you help me get changed? Do you have dementia or... No, in all seriousness, no, bro. Yeah, one only. Send me a DM, bro. If anyone on this entire fucking app can get you learning and earning at the same time, I promise you we can do that. Just literally ask the chat. You ain't even got to ask me to sell you, bro. Literally ask the chat, man. We're doing everything we do on live, and everyone in here is not a fucking paid actor. They're pay to be in the group, and they love it because what we teach is valuable. But yeah, message me or Stu if you want to earn and learn. Signals and mentorship, and you will be earning and learning fucking like that. Literally like that. We've had, I think, about 4 winners this week in the signals, all of above 3 RR. Stu, bro, you need to change that profile picture. Stu, change that back to how you... Bro, what? That's an old pic, bro. I don't like that, Stu. I don't like that. There's no strength. There's no bolo-ness in that profile picture. It doesn't match the Thanos now. You're looking to... I'll be real, you're looking to... I don't know, man. You're looking to... Not Thanos enough. You look like a superhero there, not like a super villain. I'll be honest. It needs to have some form of bolo-ness. That is a... That's like a WhatsApp profile picture. That ain't a I am Thanos profile picture. You know what I mean? But yeah, message me or Stu. You'll see us in the chat. You'll see this is me in gold and that is Stu in red. Boys, make sure when you message us, yeah, do it like this. Do it like this. So because you get bare fake accounts of us that will try and message you. So do it like this, yeah. So click my name. And then just message. Okay, I can't do it myself, but say it's Stu. Click Stu's name, and then just message him like that. Scroll down to the bottom. Oh no, it's at the top, sorry, there. And then click send message, and it'll be a DM to him. All right, because just be careful because we have bare fake accounts. Oh God, Stu, what the fuck have you sent me? I was sure that was a transformer, and he just pulls out. Do you have a trading log? Yeah, we do. We do have a trading plan. A trading journal that we give for our members as well. We've got a lot of documents like that. We've got a learning schedule, trading plan. Back testing journal, forward testing journal. DM exposed. Low, I was trim then. Yeah, trust man, you need the bolo-ness. There was a crazy deal on live yesterday if you weren't here. Partial prop farm challenge for free. Random freebies and bonuses. Stay like, yeah, trust me, Sesame. We did pass someone's account yesterday for free. Nice 25k account. I could potentially show you that as well, actually. I won't bother because I've showed you quite a lot on my phone. But yeah, we did give away. I gave away a free past 25k funded. Where do I find the signal sign-ups? Just here, bro. Just here. If you go to full access. Click that and it will say signals, and then just scroll up to the top and it's there. Or just put a message in the free chat. I can send you the link if you want, or I'll just fucking put it in the chat, to be fair. But yeah, it's easier if you do it through Discord. So just, yeah, signals there, boys. Full access, signals. Just scroll up to the top. Okay, not glad we're kind of pumping. Be decent if we could tap back into this so more people could get in. Ian and Sammy's entries are really nice. Since True or Dude, I don't know what to think. No, I mean, do you have trade logs so we can see a performance? Yeah, bro. Yeah, we do. I mean, I'll be honest, bro. I trade on live every day anyway. I trade live every day, so I mean, it'd be fucking difficult for me to fake what I do. But yeah, we do have signal results where you can read my results and our results. So if you go to Forex Welcome, signal results, we'll scroll to around a month, stop there. So this month, okay, that's the first one. Let's go to around a month here. Why can't I fuck? Why am I bugging out? Is this just? Alright, cool. Fuck it. Let's just do a random month anyway. Fuck it. Let's just go through them. Fuck it. Why not? So, April, 18 RR. May, 11 RR. June, 12 RR. July, only 1.6 RR. August, 2 RR. September, this is what our only losing month, -1 RR. October, 8 RR. November, 14 RR. December, 6 RR. January, 13 RR. February, 17.8 RR. And I've still got to do the March and April ones. So yeah, boys, that's where you can see the results. Or if you go to Signals, I've recently just started updating the recent results. So these are all ones from like this week. You can just see. Yeah, that's pretty much where you find everything. Thoughts on EG and Schultz. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's why we wanted to have a safe stop. This was always the possibility. Friday 50% taken. Nice. Yeah, I mean, our stop loss, as I said, is on this order block here. We should not come higher in this order. If we come higher in this order block, then we're probably going to come for this New York high liquidity. So then we're just wrong in what we're thinking anyway, which is just firmable. But yeah, we're safe for this. Which is the main thing. If we're wrong, we're wrong, is what it is. But you just don't want to be right and then lose the trade, you know what I mean? I might jump off soon anyway, because it is 10:30, it's quite late in the day. I mean, yeah, I probably will jump off now, because I'm not actually going to be getting in any other trades. You obviously don't want to enter trades past the kill zone, so in our mentorship, we enter the trades from 7 AM to 10 AM. We get in nice and early, then we get out. That's how we trade the London session. I think we run the pre. We might do, bro, but it's just a bit of drawdown, man. It's not the end of the world. A lot of trades going to drawdown. Don't mean it's necessarily gonna raise through. All right, cool. We've filled this now, so we got 4 minutes left. If we close above on the 15, sorry, on the 30-minute, we could be cooked. So I'll stay on for 4 more minutes while I answer any last questions. Appreciate you. Enjoy the week, and no worries, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Little trend line liquidity on both EU and GU right there. Yeah, we do need to come down. It's blatant. Just look at the momentum. Heavy to the downside and then slow coming back up. Look at the law of effort if you have to. So from the high to the low, it took 4 hours. And from the low back up to the high, it took 14 hours and a half. So 14 hours. So that tells us a lot quicker to the downside. 4 hours quick to the downside and then slow 14 hours coming back up. And we want that next quick, obviously, 4 hour distribution to the downside is what we are looking for. 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left to the close. So we're going to wait for it to play and then we'll jump off. So let's just see how we do. This one weren't sent into the Signals, by the way, boys, but the EU and GU both were. I'm able to get people like this. It's a wrap. Medical doctor at 24. What do you mean medical doctor? Just say fucking doctor, bro. Like, What is it? SLNEG 265. Above that order block. If you don't know where that order block is, then you shouldn't really be copying the trade. To be fair, Brawler. I mean, Farron. But yeah, 84265. I'm not in this one though myself. EU is respecting the detail. Do you think it will continue to the upside? The euro is just kind of strong right now, and as we said for the DXY, it's normal. It's just taking out the significant high. We know it's going to come back up, but it might have a bit of drawdown to sort of run through. So I think we're either going to come into this order block or into this fair value gap. Obviously nicer if we come into the order block, but to come into that, have a little bit of drawdown and then a move up again. So obviously on GU and EU that will look like this, a little bit up and then down again. So nothing majorly bad happening, to be fair. And you've got to look at the DXY. Nothing's changed in the DXY. We've still got our narrative, we've still got our bias, everything's the same. Remember, weekly, what are we actually looking at? Weekly, we've got the weekly CRT low taken, high to trade into. On the daily, we've got the daily CRT low taken, so this candle's low has been taken. So we've got the high to trade up into. And then we go on the 4 hour, we see the 4 hour internal has been filled here. Tap into the 4 hours been filled. And then we had a change of character. After we have the change of character, we tapped into the order block, a new order block again. So for the internal again, so we have multiple, we have external here to be targeting of this range. So this range here, we have that high to be targeting. And this range here, we have that high to be targeting. Including also being the CRT high. So we've got a lot of bullish confluences in our favour. I'm not worried about us reversing to the downside, to be fair. It might go into a bit of drawdown, but look, hey, that is what it is. Let's see actually if our other entry could tap in, because that will be a lot. I mean, this 0.51 would have tapped in if you didn't already get in. The 2 minute one would be nice as well. Which would be here. Obviously. Just drag it across just so it's easier for us to see. So we have actually tapped into that inversion now pretty nicely. Let's get rid of all these lines now. DTL, obviously, as you can see, is being reacted off of really nice. And that order block, to be fair. We do have this imbalance here, which we could potentially go off. So we'll see how we do off that. I think it was a 7 pip stop, yeah. And the RR was a bit nicer. So yeah, this is... Get rid of these, man. We know these men are in. So the signal one's been tapped in now. Oh yeah, let's have a look at EG. Nice, alright, so we didn't get a close, and you can see right at the end. Nice, we didn't get a close, so we got a nice fill. We filled this fair value gap, so we should be running down now. Should be running down, boys. Should be running down. I'll join the signal. Thank you, brother. No worries, Hugh. I'll see you in there. What I'll do, Hugh, is I'll send you a message, bro. Thanks for the explanation, bro. Noted. No worries, bro. Can you check gold shorts? I'll be real. I'm not going to do any more pairs now just because I'm jumping off. And I don't want to start a whole new thing where I'm explaining. But if you send me a DM, then I'll mark up gold and send you a DM, bro, of my chart. Yeah, EU's still promising. I still think EU will continue to the downside, boys. I'm not worried about EU. I'm really not worried. Not worried about EU. It's calm, lads. EU's calm. We'll be fine. Yeah, I think EU still will hit our TP. This is doing all right off this level, but yeah, I think it's just a retracement, to be fair. Yeah, 10. Remember, 10, we have the accumulation. Around 9 and 10, we always have accumulation. Not always, but we have accumulation. I always say at 10 o'clock, price accumulates, and then at 11, it will move again. Or if it accumulates at 9, then it will move at 10. Just be aware that that happens in London. It moves in phases, stop, start. Anyway, boys, appreciate you tuning in today. Hopefully you caught some winning trades. Pretty much majority of stuff we touched today turned to gold. So it was a really nice stream. If anyone wants to get in the mentorship or signals, send me a message. Either on Instagram. I might as well turn on my Instagram. My Instagram is RichesFX. But it's easiest to message me on Discord. My Discord, you can find it in the description or linked in my channel. And yeah, Richess Effect, send me a DM on there. Louis, you'll see me. My name will be on gold in there. We'll be back live on Discord, boys. So I'm doing a live Discord giveaway at 1 o'clock on the in the Discord. So 1 o'clock, 1:30. Make sure you're there. 1 o'clock, 1:30. You're active there because I'm going to be giving stuff away as we do every single Friday. So make sure you're posted, ready in the Discord. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something. Just join the Discord. Sweet, brother. Lou, was a fantastic stream. Thanks. No worries, Michael. Big up to you. Yeah, boys, it would help me out as well if you did make money on that trade. Then go on this profit section and just reply to this message I've put. Profits on the Discord. Reply to that message. Just reply to that if you can. If you've got any profits, just send your profit screenshots there. Yeah. By the way, if you want to get funded with any prop firm, the most reliable one out there is Alpha Capital Group, ACG. And if you use my code RICHESS, it will get you 15% off. And right now they've got a deal where you can get up to 25% off with my code, hopefully. I need to double check that. But yeah, use my code RICHESS with ACG. Once you use my code, boys, send me a DM and I'm going to give you 1 week free signals. Alright, so you not only do you get 15% off your challenge, you also get 1 week free signals with me. So use code RICHESS on Alpha Capital Group. Links in the description to Alpha Capital Group and my code there, RICHESS. So make sure you use the code. Send me a screenshot proof you've used the code. I'll give you 1 week free mentorship and obviously it'll automatically give you 15% off. Appreciate you tuning in, boys. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares and the subscribes. Make sure before you click off, drop a like on this video and stay subscribed with the bell notification on. Turn the bell on so as soon as I'm live, you're there. Because you will remember, when we marked up this EU and GU, it was within like the first 10-15 minutes. So if you're a little bit late, you might miss the entry and then you're cooked, right? We know what trading's like. You need to be locked in from early. I jump at around about 8, half 8. So make sure you're on as soon as I jump on so you don't miss anything. But I appreciate you tuning in, boys. Thank you for yeah, all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribe today. And I'll see you in the Discord or on DM if you DM me. Or I'll see you on the Discord later for the giveaway. Big up everyone watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.